Hello, welcome back to Sover that's showcasing these 4 initial games that I made with my engine. This time I'm gonna show you the countries quiz. This one is not that much different from the other ones you can find online, except I wrote some fun facts about every country, which was horrible, but let's just start it. This is the menu and I think it looks amazing for one. Usually I struggle a lot with these menus, but I think this one looks really cool. Currently every country is selected in the background, but if you want to only play with certain countries, you can click on one of these to play in a more specific area. Let's start with the tutorial to get a feel for the game. Okay, and this is how the main game looks. Tells you which country to click in the top left corner. And in the top right corner it will say a fun fact about that country, but it doesn't do that in the tutorial. And if you guess the wrong country, it will tell you the name of it in here. For example, right now if I don't click Brazil but click Australia, it would tell me that I clicked Australia, and it would tell me that Brazil is colored pink in this map, on this map, whatever. And on the maps that show the whole world, you can also click on these lower buttons to teleport to a given continent. For example, if I wanted to zoom into Europe, I could just do it. Although right now it doesn't really do anything. So you just click through these countries. And once you're done, it just says that you're done and it would normally tell you how well you did. And yeah, that's basically it. If you like geography or you would just like to learn some of the countries, then I think this would be a really cool game to try out. And if you already know the countries, I suggest trying out this final challenge, which it's basically impossible if you have never played this game, but it's a really mixed bag in general. I will show you why. So here you only see the fun fact and not the name of the country. And some of the fun facts are really obvious, like here it tells you that it's a Baltic country, but some of the other fun facts are completely ridiculous. As you can see, there are these boxes around the island that helps you click them, because for the bigger countries, the actual shape of the countries are the hit boxes for them as well. But it would be really hard to click these countries, for example, except if you like zoom into it. But you can play the whole game without zooming into any continents because of these. Yeah, and I mentioned that the fun facts were pretty bad to get. For like every fun fact you see, there were like 20 of them that didn't make it in. Because even though a website says something about a particular country, another website can say a completely different thing. I tried to rely as much on Wikipedia as I could. And of course, like highest mountain of the Baltic states would be a pretty factual statement. And I love that it translates to Big Egg Mountain. I have a lot of facts that tell you what certain words translate to. Okay, now I'm gonna try to play my own game. If you're interested in hearing what went into making this game, I'm gonna make another video on the behind the scenes of it, just like I'll do with all the other games of mine. Okay, let me try to play my own game again. Okay, and I'm gonna show some of the fun facts that I particularly like. And also we're gonna see how well I can do with this. Okay, after getting 14 correct, I got to what might be the only flag fact. Which country has an awesome flag featuring a lion holding a sword? I think this is Sri Lanka, probably. Yeah. Okay, I have to say, so far most of these were pretty forgiving. Of course, I wrote them, but I obviously forgot most of these. And this one is again a translation of a country name. But this one, we don't actually know if it actually means another one, so I just said maybe at the end. But yeah, this is Brandy. Okay, but some of them are not very forgiving. Like, what is this? Okay, to be fair, okay, let's zoom into Africa. It was really hard to get fun facts of Western Africa. And I remember this very well because like making all the fun facts took close to a month, I think. I didn't work that much on it, but it took a lot of time overall. And when I looked up like fun facts about Western African country, I would get a fun fact, then I verified the fun fact, so it turns out it's actually a fun fact about Nigeria. So I got like 50 fun facts about Nigeria and none of the other countries, and it was so horrible. So for this one, I just said it's the most water-rich country. I have no clue. No, one of the most water-rich country. I have no clue which one it is. It was Guinea. Okay, and here's a very bad one. Its official language is English, but only around 1 to 2% of its population speak it. I have no clue. Currently, I'm at 14 wrong guesses. Let's see how much it takes. I got it. Which one was this country again? Solomon Islands? I'm not sure. But it took 6 guesses. I love this fun fact though. What do you think is the most well-shaped country? Do look this up. Used to be one of 2 countries whose flag didn't have any of these colors, red, white, or blue, but it has red now. Sucks, I guess. This is what I was saying about some of them being really hard. That was the hardest fact so far. At least for me, even though I wrote it. No, now my wrong guesses overtook my correct ones. Okay, first of all, the wrong guesses overtook the correct ones by a bit, but also I love this fun fact. If you watch my not so quick save video, you you might understand this joke a bit more. I clicked every other country that it could have been. My correct guesses cannot overtake now. Okay, I managed to overtake the correct ones. I mean the wrong ones, whatever. Okay, I'm down to the last country, which is Morocco, and I guessed wrong 187 times. And yeah, once you click the final one, you can see your score. I had 187 wrong guesses and I guess 142 correct on the first try. I would say the remaining 56 were really hard, or at least hard enough to not get on the first try for even me who made this whole thing. It has been a few months since I finished it, but still. But yeah, now you have a score you can try to beat 51.42% on the facts only challenge. But yeah, that's about it for the game. I have a lot to say about the development of this. I hope you're interested in that video as well. And I hope you can learn some things about playing this game and that it doesn't kill your computer. Because some places like Brazil, for example, is made up of a lot of points, so some browsers might struggle with it. But yeah, have fun playing the game and I'll see you in another video.